So now we go for the next one. Next one is the seventh one. It is shifting again, but we have a tap of point as well as we have a summing point. Just we are going to shift both the things. That's it. Right here you see you have a tapping point and then you have a summing point like this, and here you are going to have the output, right? So if you it is a summing point, you can expect to have a input, okay, x. So this is input. So this is your first input, right? This is input number one, this is input number two, and what you are doing is you are taking one more output here. So simply it is r, right? So this is output number one and this is your output number two. So this is your summing point, right? This is your tap off point, taking off, okay, right? So here this is plus, this is plus, okay. So you are going to add simply. So the output would be what? This is r plus x, that's it. So the first output is r plus x, whereas the second output is simply r, right? So what I am going to do is I am now going to shift this uh, tapping point, take away point, okay, from this left side to the right side of the summing point. So from left to right I am going to shift it, right? So for that, how I can do now? So this can be done very easily. Right. So how I can do it? So this is your right. Okay. This is input number one. Let it be. Okay. So initial stage itself, you are having this summing point. Then only you are going to have the takeaway point. Okay, tapping point. So this is your R, right? And what you expect is you want to have C should be equal to R plus X, like that you want to have, right? So this is R. So if you want to have something as R plus X, definitely you have to give some X here, isn't it? So X as the another input. So this is first input, R is first input, and this is another input. So first input and second. So what is our output at the summing point? When you check after this, it is r plus x. So directly you can take the output, right? So c is okay, but from this tap of point, if you take and simply directly if you take another output, this is your first output, right? This is your first output. Output number one is okay. This is what we expected, that is okay. Output 2 should be r, but if you directly take it from the takeaway point, takeoff point, then what would happen? It would be r plus x. But what we need only this r. So this x plus x should be subtracted. Okay, if you are having minus x, then it would be okay, right? So in order to minus, again you can introduce something like this. You can introduce, right? Again one summing point, again another summing point is to be introduced. Suppose if it's summing point 1, this is summing point 2, in which you are going to introduce another x, but this should be a negative x. Okay, so here it is r plus x is coming as plus, this is minus. From here if you take the output, then it is your r. Okay, so it is your r, you are having the r now. So this is your output number 2. Understand? That's it. Because what are the two inputs for this summer? One input is r plus x, another input is minus x, so that they get cancelled. So finally you are getting this r. Okay. So this output number 1 and 2 are the same as that of this output number 1 and 2. Okay. This is the way of shifting. Okay. Take off point and this summing point. That's it.